How much more time do I have on the video? Boy, I'm the worst editor ever. I don't even edit shit. I just fucking load it. Load it. Go. Alright, what should I do? Find myself. Dang. Dang. Whew. It's hard to get a lot out of that one. Yeah, I definitely, I'm going to break this thing once and for all, the leg down here. Once I do, I'm going to put a pipe in. I'll put a metal pipe in. And I'm going to put this foam around it, tape it up good. And I'm going to make it to where it's solid, where it don't move much. I do want it to still kind of have like that kind of feel to it a little bit. But then I want it to stop. Because I want to be able to kick up, do the same shit like I'm doing here. But this thing, I'll kick this thing right off of it if I really do a good one on it, like I want to. And I'll wrap that up to where I get where it's, I don't know, probably maybe about that big around or something, and put this stuff on it, tape it up with some of this shit. Why not? Because then I can get over here and work on that side and work on all these sweeps and stuff and all this good stuff, and work on something, where it's solid, where I can't move it. I go to do it and it won't go nowhere. Except a little bit. It should move a little bit, not much. Should have a little bit of give to it, but then it's like, oh, it stops. I mean, if I probably used all my power and all my force, I could rip this thing off the wall, of course. I'm pretty strong. If I was really mad or something, but that's not the point. You're not supposed to do that to your training equipment. You're not supposed to break it off the wall. It's supposed to be there. It should have some give, but then it doesn't give, because you can use this for a grappling dummy too, not just striking. So Wing Chun's kind of both grappling and striking. It's got throws in it. It's got all kinds of takedowns. It's got all kinds of ways to get someone down on the ground, hold them down, and beat the hell out of them. I mean, Wing Chun is probably could very well be one of the most ultimate ground and pound type arts. If someone was really, really good at Wing Chun and they were a fucking awesome wrestler with just awesome takedowns and shit, and they could get on top and you start hitting you with them Wing Chun punches in the face, and just all over your face, and oh my God, it'd be terrible. Yeah, they could. You could, if they could master like the ground and pound aspect of the MMA game, they could master that. You know, I mean, you still got to be good at, you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style grappling and learn as much of that as possible, and you know, to be a champion. But Wing Chun definitely has potential in there. It's a good, just like Muay Thai is really good, Wing Chun is too. And so like Kokushin Karate, it's just most of the time, most people aren't that rough that do Wing Chun. You know, they're not going out there, like if you ever did Kokushin Karate sparring, oh my God, them guys are so tough. They did beat the hell out of tough. You know, it's no wonder so many of them are really great kickboxers and fighters. You know, the way they train. Most Wing Chun is, you know, we do forms. You know, or maybe you have like a Wing Chun that's kind of like combative, like I do. That's more self-defense. I never kickboxed or any of that shit. You know, I mean, I sparred and did kickboxing sparring, but I never competed in it. I'd have got my ass kicked. I'm no athlete. But my teacher taught people it did. My teacher's son even was a champion at kickboxing. He was good at it. You know, and you definitely can use this art for kickboxing. You know, but you know, you got to follow kickboxing rules. And Wing Chun don't really is meant, like I said, Wing Chun's a grappling art. It's always grabbing and stuff, doing this stuff and elbowing, you know, in close quarters, kneeing you, kind of almost grappling with you. Clinch fighting is what Wing Chun is. It's clinch fighting, you know, and it doesn't translate that well to kickboxing because. You know, you got to work on all your. Every time you clinch, they break you up. Really, right where the Wing Chun game is in that clinch fight. You know, where you counter punching and moving. You know, getting out of someone's holds and cross facing them and shit like that. That's where Wing Chun really lives, in that space where you touch. All right, well, I'm gonna end this. See you. Bye. All right. Oh, I get tired out easy. I had to learn how to edit. My computer's a piece of shit though, and it's totally filled up with shit, so I can't really put anything on it. So I guess I'll just shut it off if I get interrupted or whatever, and then turn it back on. Fuck it. Now you want to go outside, buddy? What the hell? We were just outside. Dog wants to go outside now. That's all right. We'll go outside in a minute here. Let me film a little bit of Wing Chun. I'm a wooden dummy. I like Wingchun. I think it's fun because you can. I like using the dummy because the dummy is like kind of meditative, and you just work through problems on it. You know, it doesn't move very easily. I mean, I can move it a little, but not too easily. Shouldn't be too easy to move it. I shouldn't be able to fling it around very easy. You know, it wants to be somewhat solid. I mean, this thing I need to do something with. This thing's about done. I never did really ever kick it that hard or anything. But, yeah, I think I'm going to put a pipe. And I'm going to make a pipe for it. Goes through it like that. I'll just buy a pipe and a 45 or whatever and get a couple pieces of pipe and figure out whatever I got to do to make it fit. Because I never did like this one. Because this should make the same sound as that one does. That does. That's all these do. The reason, you don't want this to move a whole lot. You want it to feel like it has a tiny bit of give to it, but not much. I say I like to feel like it has maybe about a half inch of give to it. That way I can move it a little because you are trying to move stuff by doing this. But what's most important is you're learning to root yourself where you're not moved. That's why you're hitting something that doesn't have a whole lot of give to it. That's why I use a dummy. So when when I'm knocking someone's arms away and maybe doing a palm, I'm rooting good. So when I do this, I'm shoving their body away from me too. Or I'm shoving them away from me. I can shove them away from me through their arms or through their body. It doesn't matter. If I'm doing this, I'm going onto their body. If I'm doing this, I'm still like here. Or maybe if I'm here, maybe I'm out here grabbing them on the shoulder and arm. Because you have good control here. Whenever you grab in here. Between here and here. I mean, you can grab the wrist and elbow too, because there's all kinds of arm bars between there too. But that's kind of what it's, that's what you use this for, to grab, smack on it like that, make your hands rough and hard, so that they're tough, so that you're not a sissy, and you don't have sissy hands. Make them hard and tough, so in case when you crack against someone else's hands, that you don't just, oh God, it hurt, That's one thing that this is doing. It has that factor, that it's toughening you up. And it will make you tough. I can work on this thing. It don't bother me at all. I can smack that living shit out of it. And when people watch me do it and go, "Oh, don't that hurt your arms?" I go, "Nah, I learned how to do it over the years, and it's not that hard. Anyone can do it. I'm nothing special. I'm a dummy. Anyone can learn Wing Chun, and you don't have to be super Kung Fu Taoist Zen guy or anything like that. Anyone can learn Wing Chun. Even knucklehead carpenters like me. It's a cool art. It is. It's cool that it's become what it is too. Kind of sucks in some ways that it's become what it is, because then it became this legendary thing, and the Ip Man movies made it worse for a while. Ip Man versus Godzilla. Ip Man, Ip Man kind of become like Rocky, you know. Ip Man takes on Rocky, you know. Ip Man versus Godzilla. Who else could Ip Man fight? You know, Ip Man at Bloodsport. You know, it could go on and on. It's cool that Wing Chun is so popular, though, and I like Ip Man too. I'm not making fun of Ip Man or trying to show any disrespect to the Ips or any of them. The people are all my heroes growing up since I was a little kid. Bruce Lee, Ip Man, all of them. I'm not trying to make fun of it at all. I'm just, well, yeah, I am making fun of it. I am. I'm making fun of the commercial part of it, I guess. Not the wholesome, good kung fu and the real good, the things that they went through, and I'm not making light of any of that. But I mean, you could have Ip Man versus Godzilla, Ip Man versus Rocky, Ip Man versus Mao Zedong. God, I wish I should put that shit in on the AI and see if the AI can make me a cartoon. Ip Man versus Mao Zedong. Oh my God, that'd be funny as fuck. Have Mao Zedong try to kick Ip Man's ass, because Ip Man was I think he was a Republican policeman, Republican policeman. I think he was. I don't know. I know he trained them, and then he trained guys that were in the Hong Kong police force. So there's that. So I'm sure the commies didn't like him. Would have loved to have gotten hold of him if they could have, especially during the, what do you call it, when the Red Guard was going on. They had that Red Guard and the Cultural Revolutionary nonsense. Oh, I'm getting tired now. And the dog wants to go for a walk. I probably need to stop doing this. Oh, crap. Nothing ever goes the way you want it. I'm going to try to make a Wing Chun video. Nothing really seems to go right whenever I try to make videos. And I'm not good at making videos. I guess if I want to learn to make videos, I'm just going to have to keep trying to make videos. I guess I'd want them. It seems like the ones I do about Wing Chun are the ones that do the best. A lot of people like Wing Chun for whatever reason. It is cool. I like it. not gonna do like no fucking how-to shit. I'll just say this is whatever. I mean, everything, whatever I'm doing right here is, everything I'm doing is just real basic. I don't need to make it a how-to book or anything, you know. You have one of these dummies you can practice like this. You don't have to do forms. I hate doing the forms. I think the forms are boring as fuck. I'd rather do what I'm doing. You know, do that. I like to experiment myself. And I just do the forms any way I want. Do the movements of the forms however I want, rather than doing them in any particular order. I mean, there's plenty of people that do just put their forms on here and show them, and it's like, I ain't even doing that, because everyone just picks them apart. Because everyone's got a little bit of different style with their forms, and that's kind of the way I think it should be. Everyone's form shouldn't be perfectly the same. It should be different. I mean, the characteristics of what's trying to be expressed in form should be there. You know, but everyone should have their own little take of it. A lot of teachers that teach kung fu are like full of shit, because they create all these. They make it much more complicated than what it really needs to be, and I think so that it takes people longer to learn, so that they keep coming, so that they keep paying them, you know, because there really isn't that much to Wingchun Kungfu. You can pretty much learn the entire Wingchun system within a few years, I think, if you work real hard and you're young. If you're young, say if you're athletic, flexible, and somewhat, you know, it helps to be intelligent. It definitely helps to be intelligent, because, you know, it's a conceptual art, so you need to be able to think. But you can learn probably the entire art in 3 fucking years, because there's so fucking little to it, and that's what it was meant to be taught like that. Now, to master it now, you'll spend the rest of your life trying to master it. And as far as learning the basics, nah, you know, you should get that. Most people get it down quick too, because there's really not much to it. It's so fucking easy. Anyone can learn it. You know, it's just, are you going to put the time into learning it? You know, Wingchun Kungfu is probably the easiest Kung Fu to learn, I think. Maybe Tai Chi. Tai Chi's pretty easy too. Tai Chi's hard to apply. You know, Tai Chi's not that easy to apply, really. There's a trick to a lot of Tai Chi. Well, Wingchun is probably one of the easiest forms of Kung Fu, in my opinion, there is to learn, and is applicable, and turns into real good self-defense real quick, because it's kind of meant to be that way. Because, you know, you start off right away, you know, oh, I move over here to elbow someone. Oh, cool. You know, oh, I can elbow someone if I go like this. Oh, I can palm them in the face too. Oh, I can hit them in the solar plexus, and smack them in the jaw here, then hit them here, then hit, you know, and elbow them. And it's a cool art like that. Right out of the box, it's like that. You know, you start learning that stuff right. At least that I did. I don't know how everyone teaches, and I can't say. I can only really give my experience and what I've seen how other people teach too. that I think people that I think that do a good job teaching, you know, is they teach stuff like that right away. They should be forearm in the throat, elbow in the temples, you know, stand hitting those eyes, bang, 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 elbows. Should be learning that. How to slap the ears, do the ear slaps, and the flipping hand to the back of the neck. You know, flipping hand, ridge hand, all that. You should learn that right off the bat. Right, those, all that stuff's basics. You know, it really is. It's stuff that you should learn right from the beginning. Groin slap, you know, stuff like that. Can't see it because it's on this side because the camera, but I do. You can get it here, go around it. That's how I practice a groin slap. So I practice on this one. I go up, down, you know, then I turn, groin slap. I can strike here too. I can go back up into this one, palm. And that, you know, that's how I practice that. That's a pretty good applicable technique that's pretty applicable. My language sucks. My language skill sucks. That's a pretty, you know, applicable technique there. You can smack someone in the groin, it works. Or it's like here, from here too. Here. Like I did it here. I just do double times, palm up. And I do my laps. Yeah, I think that's lap sow, isn't it? One down. Lap sow. Loose sow, I guess. And then slap. You know, that's a good technique. You know. Off to the side, up here, smack. Palm up. Or I could go here. That's what I did. Is I did here and then slap. That'd work too. Cause that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could do 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's even better. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and do my groin slap. So there's a couple different things, concepts going on. What? Do my palm up. And I think that's my lap sow. I think that's the lap sow. One with the palm down. And it's, you know, striking here like that. And then from there, smack. You know, that could be a groin smack representing from a kick. Someone trying to kick you. Smack. I like that too. Double palm. Groin smack. That is a good one. So, what is this? Tonsol? I think this is left. Jeez, I need to learn my Chinese names better. I think that's what that one is down there. I think that's lap saw. I know this one's tonsol. That's all that is this. Lap saw and tonsol. And groin slap. Hey, groin slap. I probably should keep that here. Or do that. Or that. Yeah, this one. That's actually pretty good too. A groin slap, shove them. Or you could even do up here and do that. Step off to the side. Smack, smack fingers in the eyes. That's starting to look like Tai Chi. Oh, hot. Palm, that, smack, strike. I wonder how I could set this camera up better. These dummies are great. They really are. This is just what I use it for. I mess around doing Wingchun for hours. I'm just messing around on this thing, doing this stuff. It's probably boring as hell just to watch it. I don't know, this would probably be good for maybe someone starting out to kind of watch, you know, how you can practice on it. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. It's best to be, you know, learn some stuff from a teacher, learn a little bit, and then explore it. Experiment with it. Try different things. It's like the Wingchun community is the most closed-minded community there is. And it's so fucking weird, too, because you know, it's as to say someone can really say what Wingchun is and what Wingchun isn't. You know, my thinking has become that Wingchun is just something that is. It's a lot of things. You know. Wingchun is formlessness. Good Wingchun is formlessness. I think, anyhow. Yeah, I can't kick this thing's ready to come off again. I've been trying to keep it on there good enough till I get something to replace it. I never kicked that thing that hard. You know, I never really hit this dummy really all that hard. Sure would like to. Sure would like to put canvas. I kind of am going to do that. I think I'm going to ask my buddy if he's got any old tarps. And then when I finish getting all the tape back on this, I'm going to plug these holes on the side of it. Because I'm going to make my dummy on a stand like this. So eventually I'll put my dummy back outside again. But I'm getting rid of that stupid rack. I hate that thing. I'm gonna have me a nice stand where I can get around this view. Do all those and grab back here. Do all those. that's what you're doing when you grab behind the head like that. That's what you're putting that hand like this. You're using that flipping hand to come like that. You get your hand behind his head like this and his neck, and you pull him into your that crack. There, how you like that, buddy? And it works too, because this movement, that flipping hand movement, you know, that that like you practice in the form, in the solo and Dow form, that works great, right behind here, and you bang, pull them into that elbow. This is the same way like Muay Thai guys. I mean, it is the same thing that Muay Thai guys do. Wing Chun is so damn like Muay Thai, it isn't funny. You know, it is. It's just most Wing Chun guys aren't as tough as Muay Thai fighters. Muay Thai fighters are fucking incredibly tough. I've done Wing Chun all my life, and I'm nowhere near as tough as any Muay Thai fighter I've ever met. You know, but you know, we do a lot of the same techniques. We do a lot of the same stuff that Wing Chun guys do. They're even better at it because they go in the ring and fight and do it for real. Where we just play Kung Fu. Kung Fu is play. Kung Fu's not. No matter what anyone says, it's not real fighting. It's play fighting. It's play fighting so that you don't have to go in the ring and get killed to learn. Like the MMA fighters and the Muay Thai fighters do. But them guys, I could never do that, man. I can't even imagine. I work construction, and my body got beat up doing construction. Just doing regular construction stuff. Carpenter, labor, and or just general labor too. I've done general labor, carpentry, and I also like heavy equipment maintenance, and all those jobs beat the hell out of me. Those are hard jobs, man. But could you imagine doing what them MMA guys do, and that training they do, and how hard they work, and they go in there and get the shit beat out of them? Oh my God! I bet old Mr. Strickland's pretty sore after how he got beat up. Oh jeez, I like him. A lot of people dislike him, but I like him. I think it's cool how he treated the other fighter and stuff. I mean, he's cocky and he runs his mouth and does all the bullshit to get people interested in the fight like you're supposed to. But then man, you're a bad motherfucker. That's what he told that dude that busted his nose. Said, dude, you're a bad motherfucker. I hope you let me fight you again. And that right there, that makes me like Sean Strickland. I like him. He's a good dude. He might be fucked up and be kind of a rough guy in some ways, but as far as I'm concerned, that was him kowtowing that dude. That's the American version of a kowtow. What he did right there to, what was that other guy? Australian fighter or something that beat him. That guy was tough, man. Oh my God. Jeez. All them guys are so tough. That was it Rodtang? And one fighting champion? God, man. I'd hate to fight that guy. God. Some of them guys are just... But I like Sean Strickland. Who else I liked too was that mouthy... what was his name? Shale Chonin. Yeah, I like him too. He'd have been a great guy to teach. He was already good at wrestling. Let him just keep on with his wrestling. Let him master some finishing techniques. I would say go for the maybe catch wrestling, because you know, might as well fuck Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Judo's okay, you know, but he already had a good base. I think Brazilian jiu-jitsu would have fucked him up. He doesn't need it. He'd been better off with like something like catch wrestling, learning that, mastering that, and then for like his striking arts, either Muay Thai or Wing Chun, or a combination of the two. Man, that dude would have fucking been badass, dude. That dude was bad. He is badass. He damn near beat the Spider. Damn near beat him. And the Spider's a tough dude, man. I wouldn't want to fight him. Oh, that tall, skinny black dude. What was his name, man? God. Well, it hasn't even been that long ago, and I'm already forgetting these fighters' names. Sucks. He was good, too. He does a little Wing Chun. He does. Because he's kind of into like a Jet Kundo thing. Type thing. What the hell was his name, man? Silva, Anderson Silva, that's it. I used to really like him. Man, he could punch and kick so good. Damn. He was good at Muay Thai. Good at kickboxing. Had good jiu-jitsu chops, too. Gotta get that up like that in order to breathe. You just throw it. You can throw it like this, too. Don't have to always throw it up so high and cut open. Let's throw it like this. 1, 2, 3. I probably look like a big old fatty. My belly's sticking out. Man, I ain't too fat. I'm just a little fat. It is wintertime, you know. I'm an old guy too, and I'm not too fat. A little bit of fat. I'm probably about 20 pounds overweight. That's not too bad. I always get a little fat in the winter. I don't know why I can't ever stay skinny. It's a lot harder since my heart started getting. I started having problems with my heart. So I can't work as hard as I used to. So I used to work real hard, and that kept me thin. Now I can't work as hard as I used to. So it's getting harder. It's getting hard to stay skinny. But this is what I've been doing. Practicing Kung Fu. I should throw some kicks. Maybe I will next time. I'm tired. I can't really do very much, and I got to take the dog for a walk. Where the fuck did he go? Hey, buddy. Want to go for a walk still? Fuck, he went and took a nap. Should have just left him alone. So I didn't want to take him out. Oh, crap. I still should take him out for another walk. I'll let him sleep for now. Well, crap. I made another 40-minute video about practically nothing. Probably no one will watch it. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it. See ya. I'll keep working on my videos and try to make them better. Keep practicing Kung Fu, 'cause Kung Fu is fun. Oh, shit. See ya.